Today we're gonna be working on a PS5 game console that came in for customer wrote no picture. Customer is paying $49 more so we can expedite the service. And let's go over what the customer wrote. HDMI port is bad. Opened it up and whoa, all the traces are gone. I have some electronic repair experience, but not micro soldering. I did get picture to come on for about 30 seconds and then screen went black, and that was that. I could not find the value of the ground cap, hoping after you guys repair all traces that the unit powers on and I can finally give my son his Christmas present. How does that sound to you? Not very promising, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did take a sneak peek at the motherboard, and I can tell you one thing. The phrase Hiroshima bomb that we always use on this channel is heaven next to this. Number one, Big Boss noticed a lot of missing screws when he was opening this console, but what are screws between friends? It doesn't matter, right? Number two, we have a broken Flux cable and we see an attempt to solder wires in order to fix that Flux cable. The proper way to do it would be to change the whole cable. But number three, liquid metal is absolutely out of control. Okay? Let me put this on the side and focus on the main board here. If it wasn't for that protection around the CPU, I can guarantee you that we would have seen liquid metal all over the board. But thanks to this protection, liquid metal did not spill to the board. And number four, we see a huge mess here. That's back of the board, but that's nothing compared to what you will see here. Discoloration may not be a big problem, but this tells you how much work was put on this area of the board. And now if you can hold on to your chairs, because I'm gonna take you on a rough ride and show you what's going on here. That's honestly the best piece of art I have ever seen. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Abby. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, the customer may have bought the console like this. We do not know. We're not shaming the customer, of course. By all means, you can attempt the repair, and if things worked out, great. If not, then just send it to NorthridgeFix and we'll take care of it. Nothing against the customer, of course. I'm just showing you what's going on with this console and why a person without knowledge should not be attempting to repair a $1,000 console right now. Maybe prices went down on this if you can find one. Those pads are not gonna just blow off the board and get ripped like this. I mean, there's a massacre here. This is a battlefield. If you wanna take a picture, make a portrait and put this in your house or in your shop, I think that would make a nice piece of art. And maybe that's one good thing that we got out of this board. Maybe we can just take a snapshot and make a large print and maybe hang it on the wall. Maybe I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do this because that's amazing. Let's take a look at the back. And that's how the back looks like. I mean, I'm honestly surprised that this diode, this and this, are still present on the board. Big plus. All right, I'm gonna give this to Big Boss to reassemble. We're gonna invoice the customer $45 for the repair attempt, for the time spent disassembling the console and putting that console back and diagnosing this board. And we're gonna invoice the customer for return shipping and mail it back to him. There's no way we can work on this.
Thank you.
Okay, and this too. And I want to thank each and every one of you who welcomed the kid I showed in the last video. I called him Big Master. He's the grandson of Big Boss. Big Boss is my uncle from my mom's side. He was super happy to read all the comments and all the positive things people wrote about him, about Big Master. I mean, it's us adults that shape the future of those kids. One positive thing that we say to those kids can make a huge difference. Now he want to learn more about circuits. He want to learn what a capacitor does, what a resistor does, and starting from that age, I think he's going to have a good future. I know that you already know all the things that I'm talking about, but we tend to forget. We all lead busy lives, and we tend to forget the simple things in life. I do feel the guilt when I do not spend enough time with my kids. I have 3 kids. What we tell those youngsters or what we tell our kids can really shape their future. I know not everybody has kids. I'm talking in general. If you want to feed your kid junk, he's going to become a junkie. You want to feed your kid education, he's going to be educated. There are a lot of people where if I greet them, good morning, hello, how are you? They do not answer. And a lot of them, they start the greeting. Before I start, they start the greeting. So it's a big difference between those two. I don't know. I mean, sometimes bad situations in life can make you who you are. Just like the person who kills or the person who steals or the person who do bad things. That person was not born like that. That person was born pure. But we do not know what happened throughout the life of that person. What kind of childhood that person had. What kind of parents that person had. What kind of family that person had. If that person lived in the streets or lived at home. It's easy for us to talk. I have the AC on. It's cool in here. I'm sitting on a leather chair. It's easy for me to talk. But we do not know what's going on out there. And we have to take into consideration that that person may have had a difficult life, and that's what made him who he is. That's why when you see somebody, maybe he went to jail and he came out of jail. Maybe that person went to jail because of some unfortunate situation. That person is not a bad person. But we do not sit inside the hearts of people, and we do not know what's going on inside the hearts of people. And we have to treat everybody with respect and stay positive.